This week's episode is part 3 of What's Up Summer 2025 Cafecito edition at Bueno Days located in Little Village. A series where the crew visits different neighborhoods in the Chicagoland area and speaks with people in the community. But stay tuned as we speak with a former instructor of Radio Arte who now advocates for social justice, 2 directors of the Chicago Community and Workers' Rights Organization, and a fun interview with Fernando, a personal fitness trainer at Connect Fitness.
Hello, my name is Angel, and we're here at Bueno Days, a coffee shop here in the South Side. I'm joined by Fernando, a trainer at Connect Fitness. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Angel.
So,
it's
Fernando, to start off, could you tell us about your fitness journey and what inspired you to become a trainer?
Yeah, sure. So I've been in not training, but I've been in fitness for a while. I started running. So back in the day, I'm talking 2017 when I first ran my 5K, and then I see the difference within myself, and that's basically knowing or challenging my body to do something different. That's what actually inspired me to do so. So that's how I started, and fast forward to today, I'm more into like the powerlifting and all the lifting fitness that the journey. It's a little bit different.
Do you still do marathons?
I don't anymore. I feel like that time has passed.
Okay.
My knees won't handle it anymore. I do 5Ks and possibly I can fit in another half, but I'm not full marathons anymore.
Okay, and so obviously you started fitness with running and marathons.
Right.
What inspired that transition to weightlifting and more weights?
I feel like personally I'm a trans male, so it was the whole idea of like feeling myself, right? Like with no judgment and feeling freely of it, and that's when I did the transition from like looking a certain way to like actually owning myself. And then that's when the weightlifting came into place.
Okay, cool. And then next question, how is Connected Fitness different from other gyms?
Right, we're way different. Community building, it's a safe, we call it a brave space, so then you feel safe to be yourself. We provide a lot of community-based events, and there's no judgment whatsoever. So it's Latinx, LGBTQ plus owned and led. And that is what makes it way different from other gyms. There's no competition between us, and everything involves within community. So I think that's what it's different about.
Yeah, because I feel like most gyms you go to that are like franchise gyms,
right.
It's like everyone recording, everyone comparing themselves to like how much they can weigh, like how much they carry and everything.
I do want to say that it's like we meet you where you're at, right? I'm not gonna expect anything from you. But to have fun and learn about yourselves, and that's basically it, right? Like community building and just making you feel safe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And then, how did you hear about Connected Fitness?
Yeah, so I met the owner, Ricardo, back in 2017. I was actually training for a marathon.
Okay.
And then I saw him wearing a shirt that said "Coach," so I asked him. Oh. And then we became friends. He was my first coach back in the day, and then we took parts. COVID happened, and then fast forward to 2022, he opened his own shop, and that's how I started, like as a member, and then I became one of the coaches. It's gonna be 4 years now, so I've been with him since like we started. We started the whole thing.
Okay, cool.
And that's how I heard about him. We were friends before,
And then, because you stated that you were since the beginning. Has Connected Fitness changed locations? They got a bigger area, right?
Right.
What is possible in this new area that you guys have compared to the previous area?
A lot. One, starting with bigger classes, bigger groups. We used to hold 4 people at a time, classes that were only 4 people, so that was really limited. Now we can take up to 12.
Okay.
And also more events, right? Like open to the community. We have yoga every third Thursday of the month is free for the community. Then we have free workouts on Saturdays and during the summer. We're able to provide more programs. Like right now we're running an Olympic lifting program. I'm about to start one in August 2nd, which is hybrid training, which is a little bit of weightlifting plus cardio at the same time.
Okay.
So all those little things or big things, it has been possible because of the bigger space. Okay. And we can provide more, obviously, not only the space, but like equipment and more fun, open exercises and all that. So another thing that we have is the deadlift competition in November. That's like our annual thing, and that's also like for the community to come and join us and do some deadlifting.
Yeah. Are you training for that right now?
Am I training for that? I am always training for deadlift.
Well, this was for later, but I feel like it fits the segment now. Like, how much can you bench?
A bench. The bench is my weakest.
Okay.
Bench is 160 right now.
Okay.
And but my strongest is the deadlift.
Yeah. So. Okay, benching is when like you're laying down, right?
on the bench and you press.
Deadlift is
when you pick up the I can do 335.
335. Wow. Okay. Wow. So like how many? For how long in the air or not in the air? But like,
so it all depends, right? Like regular training, it all depends on the sets. But 335 has been my one max rep.
Okay.
And that's basically you pull. You stand for like 2 seconds and then you bring it down.
You bring it down.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's basically.
Is there like an ideal weight? Like obviously 335. Are you aiming for like 350 or possibly even
goal
more?
For the end of the year is 350.
350.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
That's my goal for by December.
Nice. And then, what is one of the most uplifting and powerful experiences that you've had as a trainer?
I think every day that happens. It's just as a trainer seeing my members progress, and I have members who have never done a box jump, and then seeing them jumping on a higher box and stuff like that. So I think it's every day is different.
Every day is okay. And then, so do you just primarily just train deadlift, or do you do other workouts as well?
No, I do. I'm the programmer of I program the workouts, so therefore I have to do the workouts.
Okay.
So it is a functional fitness gym, so that means we have different programs. And I do train it also depending on what I'm training for. Right now I am training for the triathlon in August, but we also have 2 other competitions coming up in October and November, so we're training for that.
Okay.
So my training looks a little bit different depending on what I'm training for.
Yeah, but lots of competitions.
Lots of competitions.
So you're competitive.
Yes,
okay.
Very much.
And why is having a community gym important to a place like Little Village?
Yeah, that's a really important question. One, I feel like our community is not as informed or educated around fitness, and I feel like we have been able to like open that space, right? Like where you don't have to necessarily look a certain way to do or to be fit, right? To be fit, that's really vague. So I feel like a space like ours has opened up that side for our community. Like, yes, you don't have to look a certain way to be able to do a bench press or to be able to compete. You don't have to eat. Obviously, nutrition is important, but you don't have to let go of the things that you love.
Yeah.
Right? Like, you don't have to let go of like tortillas. Tortillas is like the main topic. Like, I don't want to let go of tortillas. Like, you don't have to let go of that. So I think that has allowed the space has allowed us to like educate people, our community in Little Village, and also being an LGBTQ plus gym has also allowed to open that space within the community.
So let's say because for me personally, like I've been wanting to work out, but first of all, I'm just scared of entering a gym. Like I feel like all eyes are gonna be on me, and then mostly what I just do is walks. But like for people that are like kind of struggling just to start like working out or like kind of struggling to start like kind of a fitness journey, what's your suggestions or like any recommendations?
Yeah, walking is great. I do suggest one to come and check us out at the gym and give it a try, right? Again, we meet you where you're at. I can totally see where you're coming from. Like, you don't want to be just or feel like all eyes are on you. Pero I do believe that we will meet you where you're at. Recommendations is at least put in like 2 days with weightlifting. Mm-hmm. And by that doesn't mean that you have to lift super heavy, right? Like you start little by little and then, but give yourself a try.
Because I remember in high school we used to do deadlifting all the time, and I was I was a scrawny kid, so I remember like my max was like 100, but I remember when max was like 150.
And 100 is a lot.
It is. It was so
100 is a lot.
I remember like lifting that and then not remembering anything after that, just that it was 100, but like everything after that's such a blank. It was scary.
Give yourself a chance. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what's your ideal meal?
Like healthy meal?
This could be a 2-in-1 question. What's your ideal healthy meal? And then if you could have like a cheat day where you can just eat whatever you want, what's the first thing you're going for?
Cheat meal, I will go for a pozole right away. Healthy meal, again, it all depends what I'm training for, because right now it's like less calories and all that stuff, but like I don't really go off what I eat or what I like. It's basically like eggs and zucchinis and all that stuff. But ideal, I will go for a pozole.
Is pozole not healthy? Like
it is healthy, but it's just like you have to measure all of it.
Okay.
That makes it like it's so hard to measure pozole. So that's what I will pick it as a non or my cheat meal.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then what about dessert?
I'm a pan dulce eater.
Okay, I can see how that would kind of interfere
so
with
it's
fitness.
like, don't take away the pan dulce.
Okay.
That's what I'm struggling. Yeah.
Oh no, we're kind of like in a coffee house too, where there's sweet treats right there too.
Or cheesecake.
Cheesecake is good. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for your time, Fernando.
It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you as well.